The Bandel.
अरे बाबा, it is not about the movie, na sir.
Was it stop?
Verma
Was it
ji,
stop?
you are trying the classic trick, you know, Tuhin, of deflecting the issue. But let me bring you back to the issue. आपको मूवी पसंद नहीं थी, आपको कोई चीज पसंद नहीं है, आप प्रोटेस्ट करिए, आप विरोध करिए. Does this give you a right to barge into a theater, manhandle people, shut down a show? Who are you? नरेंद्र वर्मा जी,
See,
आप लोग हैं कौन?
In democracy, yeah. देखिए, in democracy, every citizen of this country has his right to express his anguishness against the wrongdoing.
Peacefully.
And I tell you, Jitendra Award did not take law in his hand. He did not manhandle anyone. He did not.
अरे तो इस जितेंद्र अवार्ड above the law.
He did not.
Verma ji, is Jitendra Award above the law?
Verma
Is he not
ji,
like an ordinary citizen? If tomorrow all citizens are anguished, they can go on the streets and do
No
this.
one is above the law.
Then
No one is above the law.
then how can the party
Jitendra
stand with
Award
him?
did not
You have
take
to throw
law
him
in
out
his
of your
hand.
party.
That any
We-
Verma ji, the
No, since he did not do anything wrong,
very
Is a-
clear
since he did not
that
do
the
anything
Agadi.
wrong, we are.
Yeah,
we are
please allow me a time now. You know,
अरे what more
even
wrong are you
in the
waiting
last
for?
14
What more wrong are we
Even
waiting
in the last
for?
14-15 minutes of
Sir,
your
please,
debate,
you're on
it is
national
very clear.
television. This is something that has happened only after the sustained campaign by the public.
His hand.
Otherwise, आप इस मामले को
देखिए,
पूरा
देखिए,
ठंडा
उनको
बस्ते में
शांत
डाल
रहिए।
देते. वर्मा जी, and
उनको
Tuhin, this is the attitude of haters.
नहीं तो उनको शांत रहिए तब मैं बात करूंगा अभी. देखिए,
तुहिन, मैं एक बात बता दूं.
अरे आप बहुत कुछ बता
अरे
चुके हैं.
उनको थिएटर में मूवी पसंद नहीं आती, तुहिन वो मारपीट पे होकर आते हैं. आप कह रहे हैं कि उनको शांत कराइए.
Even in the last 14-15 minutes, Deepti, you have seen that the Agadi has very scant regard for due processes, like Mr. Jain very clearly mentioned. Why didn't they obtain a stay order from the court? What is this hooliganism? And I leave it to you. It is Republic which has, you know, aggressively carried out the campaign, for which I compliment you. So you are aware of the two videos. Whether Mr. Awad was party to the violent acts or not,
आ रही हूँ तिवारी जी, let Tuhin complete his
the
point,
videos
please.
you have to decide. तिवारी जी, आप थोड़ा सब्र रखिए. जो
Yes.
जैन साहब ने कहा, आप कोर्ट में जाइए, कोर्ट का रास्ता खटखटाइए. आप इस तरह जो है, मतलब आप डेमोक्रेसी में एक मैच्योर पार्टी की तरह बिहेव कीजिए, और नहीं तो फिर आप इधर आ जाइए. आप भी जो है एक नाथ शिंदे जी के साथ आ जाइए. अगर डिफेंड करना मुश्किल होता है, अगर शिवसेना,
तिवारी जी, सॉरी बोलना किसी नेता के लिए इतना मुश्किल क्यों होता है?
डिफेंड करना मुश्किल हो रहा है.
तिवारी जी,
आप भी एक नाथ जी के साथ
आप इस तरह का बिहेवियर करते हैं, आप सॉरी बोलिए.
अरे मैं जवाब देना
आप
चाहता
लॉ
हूं.
के सामने जाइए. क्या जवाब देंगे आप इसका?
एक मिनट, मेरी एक बात तो करने दो. जवाब दे रहा हूं. जब बीजेपी कोई
बोलिए,
प्रदर्शन
बोलिए.
करती है, कानून हाथ में लेता है, तो वो बोलते हैं कि ये जन आक्रोश है. बीजेपी जब जन आंदोलन करती है, देखो ना, एनसीपी का एक जन आंदोलन था, उसमें हाथापाई हुई. जितेंद्र अवार्ड ने उसमें लोगों को बचाने का ट्राई किया, उनको इंक्वायरी करने बुलाया. तुम 10 बार हमको अरेस्ट करो, हम कोर्ट डिसाइड करेगा. अभी संजय राउत के प्रकरण में कोर्ट ने बताया कि आप कानून का दुरुपयोग कर रहे हो, आप मानवाधिकार का उल्लंघन कर रहे हो. मैं अरे यार, अभी पीके जय इतना बेचैन होते हो, इतने बेचैन होते हो, इतने बेचैन होते हो.
नहीं, लेकिन तिवारी जी मुझे एक बात बताइए ना. कल एक आम सिटीजन, अगर मुझे किसी की कोई बात पसंद नहीं आती, क्या मैं उसके साथ इस तरह का बिहेवियर कर सकती हूँ? आप बताइए तिवारी जी, आप किस तरह का एग्जाम्पल सेट कर रहे हैं? या आप लोगों को लगता है बिकॉज यू आर अ नेता, यू आर एंटाइटल्ड, आप सबसे ऊपर है, आपकी जीरो अकाउंटेबिलिटी है? एक मिनट. मैं दीप्ति एक आम आदमी पहले हूं, और मारपीट और कानून हाथ में लेना एकदम गलत बात है. अब आपने जितेंद्र अवार्ड का अरेस्ट किया है, कल कोर्ट डिसाइड करेगा बेल पर, और कोर्ट ये निर्णय लेगा. अगर आपकी जो बात है कि आप पूरे कॉमन मैन का पक्ष ले रहे हैं, तो कॉमन मैन का बिहेवियर भी मैं देख रहा था कि वो भी एक इरिस्पॉन्सिबल था. अगर कोई आंदोलन है तो आंदोलन के अंदर लोगों के भावनाओं का सम्मान रखना चाहिए, लेकिन मारपीट जो हुई और जिस प्रकार
नहीं, मुझे
का
नहीं समझ आता
सामने
कैसे
आया,
आप लोगों की भावनाओं का सम्मान रखेंगे, because
मुझे भी
नहीं, all netas cutting across political quarters, Tiwari ji and Verma ji, Tuhin ji and Jainsa would also agree. They believe that they are not accountable. They believe they have a different set of laws for themselves and it's a fixed match amongst everyone. But we at Republic believe no. We will raise our voice and our campaigns for every such story that has to be told only for word of time. I thank you all, Verma ji. We will revisit the story, sir, some other day. I thank all of you, as I also get in our colleague Shavan, who takes ahead this edition of the burning question ahead. And Shavan, I think we are putting our focus also now on the state of Punjab.
Well, thank you very much, Deepthi. Just about in 1 week, 2 high-profile murders take place and a clear Khalistani link that has now emerged. The bigger question that we are asking tonight, is this a complete free-fall? What really happens to the law and order situation? Now, if you remember what has happened in the Musawala murder, there too, there was a clear ISI link that emerged. In both the murders, role of Khalistani groups and the ISI has emerged. Is the law and order under the Bhagwat Mann government crumbling?
On Thursday, sacrilege accused Dera Sacha Sauda follower was shot dead in Faridkot. This murder comes within a week of the killing of a Hindu activist in Amritsar. 3 accused have been arrested for the murder of Dera follower and the Khalistan link has been exposed.
This is completely returning the situation of 1980. Pre-situation of 1984 Operation Blue Star, when Khalistani organizations were active in Punjab, and in fact certain kind of killings were being reported at that point in time also. But now the situation is completely repeating in Punjab, and in fact the state government is not paying very much seriousness and to this entire situation.
And questions are being raised over the law and order situation in Punjab.
There is a constitution, there is a संविधान, उस संविधान ਦੇ ਅਧੀਨ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ, ਉਸ constitution ਦੀ ਪਾਲਣਾ ਕਰਨੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਹੈ। ਦੇਸ਼ ਨੂੰ, ਸੂਬੇ ਨੂੰ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਗਰਿਕ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੋਟੈਕਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਸਾਡੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਮੇਵਾਰੀ ਹੈ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੀ। ਔਰ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ? ਜਿੱਥੇ ਪੀਸ ਨਹੀਂ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਮਿਊਨਲ ਹਾਰਮਨੀ ਨਹੀਂ, ਫਿਰ ਉੱਥੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਸਪੈਰਿਟੀ ਆ ਸਕਦੀ, ਕਦੇ ਤਰੱਕੀ ਆ ਸਕਦੀ।
Is it free run for all AAP government in Punjab? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Joining us on the burning question tonight is Anil Sareen, spokesperson of the Punjab BJP, Sandeep Ghosh, Dr. Piyush Joshi and Ravish Srivastava. Opening up the debate tonight is Dr. Joshi and Anil Sareen. What exactly is really happening, Dr. Joshi, in Punjab? When we raise this question about multiple murders that have taken place, clear Khalistani link that's emerging, and the fact of the matter is that little, or rather nothing really coming in from the Punjab police. Who's really responsible for it?
And if we look at the National Crime Record Bureau data, it tells an entirely different story. Punjab does not even feature in the top 10 when it comes to the NCRB data.
Dr. Joshi, I'll ask you a specific question. I'm talking about the resurgence of Khalistani.
Specific murders.
I'm talking about the resurgence of Khalistan.
That is why I'm telling you that we must be very, very sensitive in reporting such matters in such a manner that all these insurgent groups are again resurfacing. Some incidences are happening. Punjab police is definitely working very, very seriously on that, and you will see in a few days' time that even this data is going to reduce further when it comes to the violent crimes. And when it comes to the insurgency, when it comes to the ISI and terror link, Delhi police and Punjab police have recently arrested the culprits and the accused, and they are working in coordination.
Dr. Joshi, I want Anil Sareen to respond. No, Dr. Joshi, listen, hear me out, because if you remember this particular arrest that has taken place, today's arrest was not made by your Punjab police. This arrest was actually made by the Delhi Police Special Cell. Anil Sareen, I want you to come in. Now, you may want to make this political in nature, but the question here is that the larger concern of what is really happening about the Khalistanis. We are seeing a resurgence taking place in United Kingdom and US, and the fact of the matter is the funding essentially is taking place. But Are we trying to brush this under the carpet, Anil Sari?
Look, as far as we are all well aware of that, Dera Premi Pradeep Singh was killed yesterday in a broad daylight by some criminals. As custodian of law, it was expected that the Punjab government would take cognizance of it and take action, needed action on it. But the Punjab police, as protectors of citizens' life, was expected. Nothing happened. But today, the Delhi police, you see, it was Delhi police once again who traced and nabbed the killers of the Dera Premi.
Shravan, it's a wrong statement, please.
Listen,
No, one second. Ravi Srivastava wants to take on. Ravi Srivastava and Sandeep Ghosh can also then come in. Now, Anil Sari.
Mr. Ravi Srivastava, you always
It's the counterintelligence. It's the counterintelligence unit of the Delhi Police Special Cell. Now, if you remember what has happened in Sidhu Moosewala's case, if you remember what the father of Sidhu Moosewala also had to say, the question here is that are you really being soft? Are you really being soft?
Ravi Srivastava, for a moment,
please let me complete my words.
Go ahead.
Let me complete my words. Mr. Ravi Srivastava is in the habit of speaking in each and every debate. Please, Mr. Ravi Srivastava, I respect you.
No, Mr. Sarin, avoid making any comments. Mr. Sarin, avoid making any comments. Please do not make any personal comments. Mr. Sarin, you want to make your point? Take another 20 seconds, make your point, and then I'll bring in Ravi Srivastava and then Sandeep Ghosh can come in.
You see, only a few days back, we had Shiv Sena leader was killed in the broad daylight in the presence of ACP and 2 SHOs and 30 policemen. No action or no reaction on part of the police. Is this the policing of Punjab? Now you see, it is the Delhi police which cracked the Sidhu Moosewala case, and now in this case also they traced and nabbed the killers of the Dera Premi from Patiala. Isn't it a slap on the face of the Punjab government worthiness? Unfortunately, the police force has become inactive.
Okay, Mr. Sarin, you have made your point. Mr. Sarin, you have made your point.
Very fast.
Mr. Sarin, you've made your point. Allow others to also come in. Now I'll ask two more questions to go in. First question, Ravi Srivastava. We are talking about a border state like that of Punjab. We've time and again questions have been raised. So don't, like Dr. Joshi was trying to tell me that look at the Crime Records Bureau data. Now let's understand one thing. We are dealing with a border state, with a volatile nation like Pakistan, and we are also talking about the fact that you have inimical organizations working in the state of Punjab. Aren't we supposed to act harder on it?
Shravan, first of all, I think Mr. Jain has not said anything wrong. What data he presented is, I think it should be seen in the light with the Uttar Pradesh data of the crime control and all that. Anyway, that's not an issue here. The issue here is the Punjab problem. I want to tell that BJP people, they have got, first of all, a rot within. That's the main problem. There is a MP, member parliament, elected from Sangrur, Mr. Simranjit Singh Maan, who is an open supporter of the Khalistan movement. They have got one Mr. Manjinder Singh Sirsa in their party, who is the open supporter of Balwinder Singh Rajwana, with whom he has got hundreds of photos, and whose the commutation of the life sentence from the death sentence was celebrated by him. One minute, I did not interrupt you. Please allow me now. What I am saying is that Sudhir Puri's case, they had got some, it's a bad, any murder is condemnable. I condemn it strongly. But the fact is that he had 5 cases against him. He had got many hate videos on the YouTube. One can still watch it. As far as Mr. Pradeep Singh is concerned, he had a sacrilege case against him. I'm not justifying his murder anyway. The murder is condemnable. But the fact is that he also had a background. And as far as Punjab police is concerned, Punjab police and Delhi police,
come on. Now, Ravi Sandeep Ghosh. Okay, Ravi Srivastava, I know you will not like it when I'm interrupting you. Now, are you saying just because he was an accused? Now, come on.
I did not say it, sir. I did not say it.
You are fine. You are a fine gentleman. You are a fine gentleman. You are a learned.
I condemn the murder.
Mr. Srivastava, are you really trying to say that just because he was a sacrilege case accused, he had a background, and that is the reason why it's okay, or what's really happening? Sandeep Ghosh, are you okay with this kind of an argument in the first place? I do understand that, yes.
No, please don't put your words in my mouth. What I said it. You can watch the video
I'm
again.
not. Repeat what you are saying. Repeat what you are saying. I'm not saying. Did you? No, one second. Sandeep Ghosh. Okay, you don't believe me. No, Ravi Srivastava, you don't believe me. Okay, 1 minute. You don't believe me. You don't believe my interpretation. Sandeep Ghosh, independent, without any political affiliation. I hope you would take his views into consideration. Did Ravi Srivastava actually make a mention of the fact that this person who was shot at has a background?
Oh, I did mention it
So
in the media report.
is it okay with?
I have not said from my heart. It is in the media report.
No, it's not media report. It's
you
the
read
reality. I'm confirming that I do cover internal security. I do cover internal security. I do know what has happened. Sandeep Ghosh, you've heard it. You've heard what Mr. Srivastava had to say.
Therefore, whether there was a newspaper report or whether there was actually criminal record does not justify this situation. And first of all, we need to look at Punjab as Indians, not as in a partisan manner, because what is happening, as you mentioned, Punjab is not an ordinary state. So if we try to normalize it, assuming with any other state like Uttar Pradesh, which is favorite of Mr. Srivastava, I think you're doing the nation an injustice, because Punjab is not only a border state, we share borders with a lot of other people. Punjab, has a history. Second, we know what is the kind of things happening. Punjab has a drug problem. Punjab has, you have arms being dropped by drones, and you have, a terrorist incident. There are infiltrators, there are secessionists, everything is happening. So Punjab is a very, very different cup of tea than any other state in the country. Okay, not even the northeast states have the kind of problems which Punjab has. So if anybody, I think we should shed our political lenses, our partisanship, and look at Punjab in that straight manner. Second thing I would say, therefore, those statistics and other things, statistics sometimes hide more than it reveals. So I would put them aside. I would not get into the statistical debate just now. Though it's ironical that one hand, AAP government, totally condemns Delhi police, but here they're saying Delhi and Punjab are working together and therefore they are done. Ravi, just give me half a minute, then you can have the entire floor.
Please, carry.
Okay.
Please carry.
Now, second, So as I said, there is also a legacy in Punjab. And I wouldn't say that, these things started only after Aam Aadmi Party came, but we had better expectations of Aam Aadmi Party. They were people who we expected. They say that they are Deshbhaks, Kattar Deshbhaks. They are Bhagat Singh's, descendants and all that. So we thought they will give the topmost priority to the law and order situation in Punjab. Therefore, when this situation, people try to justify it by talking about somebody's criminal record, saying that these are isolated incidents, other states have worse record. And then we see the Punjab chief minister more busy with campaigning in other states. That does cause a concern, not only for people in Punjab, for the rest of the country. So therefore,
Shawan, can I respond now, please?
Just half a second. I'll give you the floor entirely. That's why you're finding people from Punjab today going to Himachal Pradesh and, talking about the situation in Punjab. And it is also telling that Himachal Pradesh is just next door. If they were having such good governance in Punjab, why is Aam Aadmi Party almost withdrawing from Himachal? Go ahead, please.
No, I see.
Now consider
that's
this.
A political.
Now consider
that's a political.
No, Ravi
Ravi
Srivastava, allow me to also come in 1 minute. Just for the benefit of our viewers, let me just try and put this into perspective. Give you a little bit more facts, Ravi Srivastava. Now look at some of the advisories that have been issued. The advisories by the Punjab police following the killing of a Hindu activist. They have now told almost all prominent Hindu activists in the state to not step out of their houses in Ludhiana. And something that you would have actually seen the heydays of Khalistani terror, you've not seen it. Now, this is the kind of advisories that are being issued. And second point that I want to make is the inability of the Punjab police to make preemptive arrests. Gopal Chawla, sitting with the protection of ISI, manages to threaten activists in Punjab. Is that okay, Ravi Srivastava?
Shravan, first of all, somebody sitting in Pakistan, ISI, threatening the people in Punjab. How far the Punjab government can handle that? Is it not an international issue? Is it not an NIA issue? Are you not having the Punjab, Haryana, Delhi,
you've got it wrong.
Rajasthan,
I have
all
not.
involved
I am
in
not
that?
blaming. I am.
Then
I'm not.
please allow me
I'm
now.
not the
Please
one
allow
who's talking about the political linkages
now
here.
please
Ravi
allow me
Srivastava, just
now.
hear me.
Please allow
You
me
got
now.
me wrong. No, you objected. You objected with my interpretation. One second. You objected. Ravi Srivastava, hear me out. One second. Let's not talk over each other. Let's not talk over each other. 1 minute, Ravi. I'm not going to interrupt you. It's just the only reason I'm interrupting you is that you've got my interpretation wrong. I'm not saying that the entire blame is on the Punjab government. I'm not at all suggesting that these are only political cases. My concern is larger. I'm raising this issue about the law and order situation in Punjab. Who is really responsible for it? Well, when it comes to the border states, not just the state government, the centre, everyone comes into the picture, all stakeholders. This is about all stakeholders. You may want to make it political.
No.
Now, just one point, Ravi. Just 1 point before you come. Just before you come, only
please,
one question.
Please.
So, there's 2711. You don't think there was any responsibility of Maharashtra government when the attack happened in Bombay? That was also planned by ISI. So, you think it is entirely an international conspiracy? So, Bombay police had nothing to do with that? Is that your submission? When you say that in Punjab, what is happening?
I do not say that. I am not saying that. I am asking is only about the threat from the Gopal Chawla. Even for that matter, there are 164 drones have already appeared in Punjab so far. This is statistics. So what I want to tell you is that this is not a problem which has cropped up today. The Khalistan movement is cropping up in Punjab for the last 40 years. What all that?
Okay, Ravi, I just have 30 seconds left. Ravi, this was a short debate. Ravi, I have just 30 seconds. I'll just give you 30 seconds because I interrupted you. So I just want to give you last 30 seconds. 30 seconds, please wrap it up.
See, I exactly want to
Anil
tell
Sarin
you
wants
that
to
the problem
make a quick point. Anil Sarin, make the last point. Anil Sarin, make the last point.
Yeah, the biggest problem is the government in Punjab is not at all working. Kejriwal is running the government with the remote control through Raghav Chadha.
Someday we should discuss about Assam as well.
What the need is, the police needs a clear direction.
Assam is the highest crime rate. This
government is running
as well.
Without any direction.
Poster boy of BJP, Hemant Biswa Sharma.
Please let me complete.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm really running short of time. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I'm really running short of time. We have one more big breaking news coming in on this edition. But thank you very much, Anil Sarin, Sandeep Ghosh, Dr. Joshi, and Ravi Srivastava for joining us on this edition of The Burning Question.
Who is responsible for this showdown between you and the Chief Minister?
Let us put things in a proper perspective. Government is responsible for running the business of the government, and governor has been entrusted with the duty, obligation to run the university. Honorable Supreme Court has laid down the law. Now I have a duty not only as Chancellor but even as Governor of the state.
BJP state president walking towards the protesters demanding the resignation of Arya Rajendran, the mayor. At the same time, water cannons and tear gas are being used.
से ज्यादा मोटरसाइकिल सवार आज यहाँ उतरे हैं अनुराग ठाकुर और प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी के समर्थन में, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के समर्थन में।
Property of the Jamaat Islami that has been seized, that falls in the Bongaon village for their links with the terror groups and carrying out the terror activities.
Several people have been killed in a fire in Malé, the capital of the Maldives.
From the first rally spot of Anurag Thakur. This is Shimla Grameen. People here, women, children, youngsters, elders have come out. First time I'm seeing early in the morning.
Tipu Jayanti celebrations, there has been a low-key response for this entire celebrations in the Hubballi Eidgah Maidan.
The BJP is taking out a massive protest outside the corporation demanding resignation of the mayor of Thiruvananthapuram.
The main accused in the Bargari sacrilege case